Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. This is Black People's reaction to Kendrick Lamar halftime performance show. Now, I ain't saying ain't nobody hating on this one, y'all, because I think somebody hating. Matter of fact, we about to get right into it. Shout out to Echo Room Vibes. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Y'all to check this out, unfiltered and uninterrupted. But what y'all think? Y'all think she hating? Or y'all think she giving congratulations? What y'all think? Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Now, I love Kendrick. I love the fact that being a hater can end up being a success. But this performance, I just thought it was really mediocre for me.
I told you. That's how they start off. I'm a big fan of Kendrick Lamar. I'm telling you, I love him. But when they hit that but, that means everything they just said, they don't really mean it. Let's look. We need to study this. This need to be studied. Because a lot of people do this. Cameron, Gilly the Kid, her. It's a whole lot of them. I ain't got enough fingers to count them. That's how many haters is out there. This is how it starts off. Yeah, I'm cool with the guy. Y'all listen to his music. I ain't the biggest fan, and y'all. But when you hear that but, head for the hills. Head for the hills or squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up.
Now, I love Kendrick. I love the fact that being a hater can end up being a success. But this performance, I just thought it was really mediocre for me. Maybe because I'm not a hardcore Kendrick fan. There was a lot of the songs that I didn't know. I knew some of the mainstream ones. Like when SZA came, I was like, yes, twin.
What? What's it just? What?
The rest of them, I don't know. I thought the visuals was amazing. We had Samuel Jackson come on as Uncle Tom. And then obviously the dancers came and the American flag. And then obviously he performed They're Not Like Us. I just thought it was an okay performance. There are a lot of people on the internet who are like, oh my God, you just didn't understand. One thing I cannot stand is fake deepness. I come to watch the Super Bowl to watch a performance. I didn't come to think. I don't want to feel like I'm reading a book. So when I'm seeing, oh, but you did not understand.
These are the people we don't need. Y'all can see all the stuff, all that stuff. Get the burden off of you. Ain't nothing wrong with looking pretty here and there. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Dress up, you know what I'm saying? Tea parties, ain't nothing wrong with it. But when that's your constant you don't even know what it feel like to be you. That's why Dot came out with that song, take that shit off. Take that shit. You don't even know the burden that you carrying. You haven't even felt yourself in years. That's it. If you somebody that do this every day, I'm telling you, take your shoes and socks off, take all of it. Bracelet, watch, phone, leave the phone in the car, natural hair, no makeup, no nothing. Take your socks and shoes off, go walk in some grass. Watch, you're gonna feel burden just lift off you like, oh, I'm outside. This is me. Oh, now that's your truth. That's how you walk in your truth right there. And your God-given truth. You understand?
The allegoric significance of when the dancers were wearing blue, and the blue means it signifies the sadness of the American like, I just want to dance. I don't.
Now, when she go to work, I guarantee you if her boss say, yeah, I need you to create this because this means that, indeed, she gonna be like, oh, okay. Oh, for real? Oh, okay. That's how it be.
I don't want to watch a performance and then have to read a book to understand what the performance was about, okay?
Thanks so much for
audiences where they go on to spew the
extent of her, and thank you.
I don't think or idea. People that in this life, there are just some people that in this life, I don't think they have ever had a bright thought or idea in their life. If I'm being very honest, I don't think they've had a thought before. Or if they have, it has always been more evidence that they are actually not really thinking. Every time they try to speak, it never sounds like their brain and mouth have ever found harmony. And it's funny because some of these people have very big platforms with a lot.
It seemed like their brain and their mouth never had harmony. Wow. Something ain't connected. The connection ain't connecting, boy.
Lot of listeners, subscribers, watchers, audiences, where they go on to spew the most thoughtless things about topics that they are very uneducated about. But because everyone is talking about it, they want to jump on the trend too, forgetting that they do not have the skill.
I believe you. I love the way Africans sound. I love the way Africans sound. Education. It reminds me of Black Panther. I love it. The way they pronounce their words, I love it. I love it.
Or mental range to handle it, which is even worse because some of them know they do not have the skill range to handle such discussion.
They do not. You do not. It sounds so refreshing. You do not. It just sounds like they so honest. That is not the way to go. You know that's not true. Ooh, they sound so honest when they talk. I love it.
But they still engage in it, but they want to be different. So they're going to say very stupid, off-putting things. Like, for example, you're witnessing a history-altering event that is not just entertaining, but is beyond entertaining. It is necessary, considering the amount of discourses that event has brought up. But because, one, you feel like the discussions that are stemming from this event are not your business, which, mind you, in some way, shape, or form, they still are. And because you do not have the brain power to dissect issues beyond, Jai, you open your mouth to say, the Super Bowl is not supposed to be something that will make me think. I didn't go to the Super Bowl to think. I went to the Super Bowl to dance. The Super Bowl halftime show is supposed to be about dancing. Why do I feel like I'm being made to write a school paper? Baby.
So really the sister's saying, I want to be put to sleep. I want to be hypnotized. When somebody say they don't want to think for themselves and they just want to dance and just be in oblivion, they just want to be hypnotized. They want to be, they want the puppet master over them and just stringing them. Yup. Don't think for yourself.
Have you ever been in the four walls of a school? And if you have, I have a lot of questions for both your parents and your teachers. Because what happened to trying to give you some critical thinking skills? Are busy that you just refuse to think? You guys are surprised when this same person came on this same internet to talk about Chloe Bailey and how she was acting a sex scene and it was wrong. Talking about she doesn't know where she's going with her brand. But then in the same breath, praise the man that she was in that sex scene with for a movie with two adults. A lot of you found out that she didn't have sense in December after that entire discourse. But some of us have known this is not new. Don't pay attention to her. She is part of the distraction.
Don't pay attention to her. She's part of the distraction. Hey, I hear you, bro. I know you telling the truth. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Attention to what the event is trying to tell you. I know she's making a lot of Africans look bad, but we don't know her, okay?
This Madam Joyce situation is actually kind of crazy and brings up
Look, everybody getting up. We don't know her. She's not like us.
a very interesting conversation around the kind of link between Black Brits and Black Americans. But a few of you have tagged me in this specific video and other people have just added me in responses to this video. And it's incredibly interesting. To give you the context, Madam Joyce on her show, I think it was, she came on and she basically said that she didn't really enjoy the Kendrick Lamar halftime show at last weekend's Super Bowl. Obviously, that's her opinion and she's entitled to it. And because Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show did have a lot of perceived racial and social and political messages in there, a lot of the people responding to Madam Joyce aren't quite happy. Also, it's very funny that a lot of Americans are like, Black Brits just don't understand. I will tell you this for free, Madam Joyce does not speak for all of us Black Brits. If you literally just read my name, my whole page is about American sports, American culture, all that type of thing. It's something that I'm deeply passionate about. I've researched, studied, blah, 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 blah. You could look at the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show in two different ways, from an educational aspect and an entertainment aspect. All Madam Joyce has done is she's looked at it from an entertainment aspect. And when it comes to an entertainment aspect, she just didn't find it very interesting. She also goes on to say that it's not everyday think. And while I do disagree with that part, again, she's entitled to her opinion. But I think what Madam Joyce has done ultimately with her response, and that a lot of people have done as well by responding negatively to the Super Bowl halftime show, is they basically proved Kendrick's point right. Samuel L. Jackson, who was playing the part as Uncle Sam, stated in the Super Bowl.
Hey, man, shout out to TikTok, man. Shout out to TikTok. When America raise somebody that don't know what they talking about and they constantly promote them to our people, we got TikTok to just raise up and just attack them. Nah, that person on they told me they don't speak for us. Nah, they not for us. They not for us.
A halftime show that Kendrick was too reckless, too loud, and too ghetto, which is often a prevalent stereotype of hip-hop music, African-American culture, but also black people as a whole. And the way that I see this is Kendrick is trying to tell us that when we entertain these people, it's all good, but when we try to educate these people, they're not having any of it. And so while I can kind of understand where Madam Joyce is coming from when she's saying this stuff on her show, I think ultimately her and other people that didn't really like the Super Bowl halftime show might have just not got the message. And at the end of the day, it has brought up a very interesting conversation about how African-American and black British culture might align, because at the end of the day, we're all the same color. I'm not going to go too in depth about it because I've already done a video trying to break down the Super Bowl halftime show. If you do want to watch that, please do. You can just click the playlist down below. I've already added it into the playlist with this video as well. But to any Americans that watched this video and went, oh, these black Brits, trust me, she doesn't speak for us all.
The Super Bowl to watch a performance. I didn't come to think. I don't want.
And that is our fucking problem. This is why the world is the way.
Talk to us, sis. Talk to us, sis. And that's our fucking problem right there.
It is. Give them bread and they will never revolt. Nobody wants to think. Everybody wants to be entertained. Everyone wants to remain intentionally obtuse, intentionally dumb, intellectually lazy. And this is why when the world becomes worse and worse, people want to come and ask questions. How did we get here? Oh my God, what is this? This is why. This is how it starts. Because when people can't automatically understand a piece of art or something that's going on, and they have to actually read between the lines and use some critical thinking skills, all of a sudden it's too much and they don't want to do it. And they complain and they pout and they moan and they whine about why this is so deep and this is just doing too much. But then we wonder why the state of the world is the way it is. Because nobody wants to exercise some media literacy skills. Nobody wants to think bigger picture. Nobody wants to think, what does this mean in the grand scheme of things? Nobody wants to understand that it's not art imitates life. It's not life imitates art. It's really art imitates life. That the things that we're seeing right now happening in the world is really a state of the hearts of people, the minds of people, and the tricks that the government is doing, because they know that we will allow it, because they know that we are constantly okay with having wool being pulled over our eyes, and as long as we're entertained and as long as we're kept busy and distracted by a bunch of frivolous things that don't actually matter, we won't look deeper, we won't probe, we won't study, we won't investigate, we won't seek out truth past more than what we're just given at face value. We won't actually do any of that.
Why y'all think they always hitting us with these holidays left and right, left and right? Holiday ain't even over yet, and they already hitting you with another one. Ha! Bah! Bah! It's to keep you in this trick, it's to keep you in the loop. It's to keep you in the loop. She said, art imitates life. And with that painting that we seen, it was beautiful. It was speaking our story like, yo, this is what we go through. This is our story. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful.
And so we won't actually demand change, and change will not happen. And the elites and the government, that they will continue to do exactly what they do and what they want to do. And so when this world turns into a total dystopia, we will have those same people have the audacity to come and ask where we all went wrong, when this is how it starts.
I just want to dance. I don't want to watch a performance and then have to read a book to understand.
Well, you're a black Brit. You don't live the black American experience. You don't experience the black American experience. The most you can either do is either talk to us black Americans or read up on what's going on with black Americans here in the States. So, of course, you didn't understand this performance because it was specifically for us. The analogy of it being a game, because he used the whole game over shit. Yeah, babes. That was literally, the whole performance was about black Americans playing the quote-unquote great American game, which is why Samuel L. Jackson was dressed up as Uncle Sam. Not Uncle Tom. Uncle Sam. You're not a black American, so you don't get it. You're never going to get it. You're not like us. Simply put. That's why. That's why.
Keep your damn mouth shut.
Come to watch the Super Bowl to watch a performance.
And so,
I didn't come to think.
that's impossible to. Don't that will strike down your mouth. Don't you to come and shut up. Shut up.
I don't want to feel like I'm reading a book.
You just shut up!
Shut up.
Who asked you to talk?
Like,
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I just want to dance.
Hi guys.
Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. That's the end of that. What y'all think about this madam lady? This madam lady. I'm trying to think of what's her name again. Madam. Oh man. Madam Joyce. What do y'all think about Madam Joyce? I think she's beautiful. Beautiful, you know. Nice little distraction, you know. But that mind, that brain, no. She ain't nothing but in the ground. That girl is poison. Poison. Yeah, man. But they ain't got no intellect up there. I don't want to. Yeah, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Britain got their history too. The British people got their history too. They been through some stuff. Yeah. She should know. Cause she ain't even speaking that stuff, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.